He came out of spin move. Yeah, he should have caught that a little, man. Don't worry about it. Come.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line.
We get some fresh feet in there. Or somebody will test the rock.
Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
We got too much talent. Only one person touched the rock.
They'll go right back to him. Keeps the legs moving.
Good
solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
When you're a defense,
take over Silver's crazy.
That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
I gotta hit this.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious. And they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
2nd down now after the sack.
There you go.
You saved me on that one.
Back to throw. It's Arnold. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
And the Sooners send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Release to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Parrish. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to throw. Getting some heat. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime.
You gonna fight through this one?
Oh, yeah, Modelo. I ain't quit, nigga. You ain't quit, how you pay me?
I'll fall back. It was ugly. It was looking ugly. I had to fight back.
Yeah, I know y'all fight back.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead.
What's the most I lost line yesterday?
Huh?
What's the most I lost by was it?
3. 3 or 5. It's cool though. It's on the first game. We got 2 more games to go.
What?
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
It was, and did you see that?
I ain't playing for you.
Nigga, I asked you a motherfucking question. Hey, I asked you that weak ass shit. I asked you if you seen that, nigga.
The offense lining up for a first down play.
No, bro. Let me see, bro.
Shut up, trash ass, man.
He's going to pass. Quarterback
Uh-oh,
now on the
put the
run,
finger
still
ahead.
looking. And he is run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just
That's
avoided the
easy.
contact.
This D coordinator, man, he will take sacks any way he can get them. They weren't able to get it right off the bat, but tremendous job pursuing. Nice speed. Everybody keeping their eye on the QB. They're able to force him out of bounds to create that negative play.
Fires to the tight end. And he'll be brought down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Ooh.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Let's go.
And the incomplete pass lets this defense
Lord.
get the
Get the
ball back
throw.
to its own. Great field possession.
Man, aggressive play call. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They
He's
take their
first
shot.
down.
Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And
He has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I know it's sexy,
If we can grab my
but if you can
little
pound it
game,
away and get these
nobody
kind
else
of
better
gains,
stop me.
they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
nigga.
Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Giving him his pads. Touchdown Sooners. And the route is on.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these
Yeah, I'm about to
explosive
tell you.
plays like
I'm gonna
this.
tell you the
You
difference.
hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed.
I
Look
tell
at
you
the
the difference.
elusiveness.
One
Get to the end
difference
zone. Nice
on what
run.
we doing. One difference is we ain't playing
And
on all
with
of
the
it
extra point, they push the lead
Harvard.
out a little further. Only took 2
So
plays
the
to
AI
find the
ain't
end
helping
zone
you
on
a
that
lot of
drive
shit
and
you did
gashing
yesterday.
them on the touchdown run, finished it off.
Me too.
Now you have to play.
He'll bring
Now
it
you
out.
ain't
It's
have to
Davis.
play.
Where you
He
playing?
was
Nah,
looking
fucking
for
your
more
ass
running
up.
room, but none to be
Where you
found
playing?
as he stopped
All
at the
American.
23. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work.
You don't hit the
We'll
nobody
see if
yet.
that failed fourth
Well, I
down
seen
in
that.
their
I seen
own
that
end
on
last
Ricky.
time David sort of curbed some of the
Man,
aggressiveness.
shit,
Well,
man.
you hear about it all the time in football.
Yeah,
Go for it.
but
Be
you see the
aggressive.
big
The
difference.
problem is
Like
when
that
you get
goddamn
stopped,
computer
sometimes
ain't
it
out
puts
there
you in a
doing
hole.
all
And
this shit
Jesse,
for your
now
ass.
the offense has
I
to
mean,
come out and
you-
respond.
They were
Wait,
really
wait,
disappointed not getting
now
that
you
first down.
having
You
to
see it
feel
on the
hold
sidelines.
yourself.
So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a
That's
little
why
bit
them
here
niggas
to
like
go make
playing
a statement
high.
and get some points.
Quickly complete. And they'll finally
too,
get him
bro.
down after a terrific pickup.
I ain't no real
And the
player.
Rebels are in the hurry up.
Man, a great job by the QB.
Yeah,
Find the
take
running
feet
back,
out
get
the
him the
game.
football where he can do some damage.
And the
like you have to
quarterback
play.
is snowed under.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two
Well,
plays.
my
Offense
office
gets a
line,
chunk
that's
play,
the weakest foot.
and then the defense gets a sack.
Damn.
Great job by the
Wow.
defense. They're turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Take this away from you.
Dropping back, it's Dart.
Pick this up here.
Got his man quickly. At the
That's all
40,
right.
there he
Go
goes.
ahead.
Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10.
Find my guys quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
Caught over the middle. It's
That's
Prieskorn. And he got enough for the first
First
down,
down.
but somebody put the hit stick
first
upside
down,
his
baby.
head. On 1st down from the 13-yard line.
And listen, I know he just got rocked, but he held onto the football and got the first down. So when he can get up, when he has the strength to get back up, nothing to be worried about. Nice play, nice catch. Don't worry about that big stick. I got the first down. Signal that thing for me and celebrate.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The aerial assault continues. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Yeah, so
He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And the extra point is good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Sooner offense returns to the field. On the run,
when you play randoms
Marks.
online, that's what you playing now. You playing.
He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
To throw, it's Arnold. Bought a little time, lets it go. The throw to the outside is complete. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Caught in the backfield, it's Burks. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it. Made it.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about shifting this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Going downfield for the big play. Makes a catch on the right. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Sooners are on the move. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll go right back to him. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd.
The motherfucker you just ran about? Did you not see him? Blind bitch.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And here on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the stomping has commenced.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Bentley. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ole Miss is ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll try the run. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Looking downfield, it's Dart. Throws for the tight end. And that is interception number 3 on the day. What a nice play, and even with the short return, they're in scoring position at the 18. But this is just the type of field position this offense wants. He'll start this drive firing. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that one.
Now facing a 2nd and 10 from the 28 after that last incompletion. He's looking to throw. And wings it incomplete.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be able to take advantage of this situation. You were given the ball in tremendous field position. You've thrown 2 straight incompletions. You can't squander this opportunity. You need a big play here.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the first down and more. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
And this is why defensive coordinators lose sleep at night, because guys like this have the football in their hand almost every single play. 3rd down, nothing open. He makes it happen himself. Now set up with a great scoring opportunity with 1st and goal.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown Sooners! And the pummeling has started.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense ready to go back to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Looking for a crease. It's Parrish.
Oh,
out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the 4th quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. That's a great situation to try to run the ball.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7.
I thought you could.
Now the play fake. Steps away. He's going to take off. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Fires to the big fella.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Scanning the field, it's Dart. He'll pull it down. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And they'll drag it down after a good return on the interception.
Yeah, 2 breathes
The objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football.
He's going to throw deep right side. And this is dropped.
They ain't even a chance to get you,
He had a
bro.
huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion.
That's a position.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And it's on the
Look at
ground.
that.
Oh,
Oh,
and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down.
And as a defense, you just want to steal some possessions, create some turnovers, force the fumble. But, man, what a break for the offense to fall back on it. Those are moments that you just get a little bit frustrated because it's the lack of a balance.
The Sooners will have it first and 10.
And obviously this offense has had their way, get the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill at running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Leaves it with the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can turn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't.
Touchdown, Oklahoma! And the punishment has been extended.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And he makes the extra point. A 69-yard touchdown drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Bentley. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details in the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, that you're talking about.
At the 15, he's loose.
And, man, this defense has been so good today. They've built a lead. They know how to play with the lead. They haven't given up a lot of big plays. Right there, that's one of the bigger plays they've given up today. And at this point in the game, garbage time, you're all right with that, man. That's just padding the stats for the other side. No big deal.
To the air, it's Dart. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Yeah,
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. They've been so good, man. Dialed in, you can tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical. They dominated this football game.
They've yet to convert on 4th down, though not for lack of trying. 0 for 3 so far. Let's see if they can get it done this time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking left. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much. We're up. This game's over after this 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game. Or to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Catch in the middle is Thompson. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. With the run on 1st and goal. Smashes ahead. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
First, I know
Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he tacked on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bentley.
straight.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15.
Why are we in Oklahoma? I have no idea.
Looking down the middle. All kinds of room.
Oklahoma.
Throw that one in there. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Here's a throw downfield late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
And this has been a rough day for this offense. And finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it. When you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Heard on bag.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2.
It has me more in. One thing I'm gonna say is you lost by more in this game than what I did all 3 of them, all 3.
And they get a little bit closer.
Don't think I'm gonna say.
I don't think that I won 3 in one day.
The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this one.
Nobody else did it.
He felt like he was his foot. Oh my God.
You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the rank upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the rank spot.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Did you see me like that? I don't want to miss you.
see that. I'm about to get A. Louise involved.